Bonjour! My name is Abomination. Welcome back to the YCL. This is week 5 against Sventhoon. We have no Tyranitar, but Houndstone is here. And we have Appleton. Crazy stuff, actually. Not really what I was expecting. But this is fine, actually. I'm going to go ahead and lead Dondar. I think that's fine. Nope, that leads to Omega. I think that's also fine. If they lead Skuntank, we can go straight to Dondar. Earthquake is not entirely free because there is an Appleton. We did switch. We had Ice Spinner. We just switched it. The last time we switched was getting rid of Ice Spinner and putting Stealth Rock on instead. Nice picture. That is an exclusive picture that I will never see ever again. I know that name. Skuntank. Okay. I didn't really think he was going to lead Skuntank because we were looking at potential Donphan lead, but because he's going to lead Skuntank, I'm just going to go straight to Donphan. I think that's fine. He's going to try to set up Toxic Spikes, I think. Because of that, we could Dragon Pulse first. See what this thing wants to do. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna see how bulky this thing is. He's gonna go for a taunt, which is fine. Okay, we're gonna see Black Sludge. So no Primate is actually really nice. Now we're gonna go into Donphan. Taunt was good damage though. But no, we're gonna predict that he's gonna go for Toxic Spikes or something to that effect. And go Donphan here. There's Toxic Spikes. Now the problem with that is we're gonna have Houndstone come in here, right? I'm gonna straight up Earthquake. If Appleton comes in, that's surprising to me. Houndstone seems to make sense because it's gonna be Fluffy. Now I think Fluffy, we're gonna find out if it works on non-contact moves, but it might not work on non-contact moves. If it's just all physical moves, that's something, but I feel like it's probably gonna work with Earthquake, but we're gonna push it. This is probably gonna be Houndstone, which I don't even know the name of. Luthus is gonna be the Houndstone, so we're gonna Earthquake this. And it is totally going to be Fluffy, but it's not going to be leftovers. Because there's no Primate, Donphan is not quite as good. There's a Body Press, which is not really going to hurt us. We're starting to wear that thing down very quickly. I think this turn we're gonna go for a Rapid Spin. He's not doing anything to me. He could go for a Will-O-Wisp, but he would have done that before, right? What was he predicting to come in? I don't even know. Oh, probably Carradine, actually. I think another Earthquake's fine. Now, really want to rapid spin because he might bring in the apple tongue, right? I'm gonna try to rapid spin. He body presses. Okay, whatever. In that case, we're going to Earthquake. We can take this thing out, but we're going to be in a spot here. It's going to live. We're going to be in a spot here where we're taking too much damage, right? I kind of want to go Jirachi and preserve this health because we can rapid spin in front of something else. I'm going to preserve this health and go with the Jirachi. We're not going to be poisoned. He has rest. Is it? Oh, so it's gonna be. No, it's not gonna be Citrus Berry. What is his Jirachi answer? I don't see one. I'm gonna Encore. Switches out. Okay. This is back to Skuntank. Which is... It's not choiced. It's obviously not choiced. It's got the Black Sludge. So we're not doing that amazing right now. That is unfortunate that that thing just did that. So this is very annoying. I figured he was going to try to use Toxic Spikes, but I didn't think he was going to be so annoying with it. So he might try to get another layer. I'm just going to Iron Head because he was a little bit specially defensive. He uses Taunt, which means that's fine by me. He just opened up, being flinched to death. We're gonna Iron Head again. There's the flinch. Which means we Iron Head again. Which is enough to put stupid Skuntank in the ground. We are going to be hurt by Aftermath, but I don't care. Killing that thing's really nice. This is going to be you, okay. So I really need to find out whether this thing is physical or special. It might go for a knockoff. How good is Scarf Breeze in this match, by the way? We need Primarina out of my way. Oh, and Appleton, actually. So. Do I want to go Carradine here? He could have Close Combat. Like, he could have anything. The Ox's speed is everything. But I'm gonna go Tenebay because I am. This was my switch into this. He didn't bring Psychic Terrain. Okay, so we're gonna be unfortunately poisoned by his stupid Toxic Spikes. Now, Spikes. Okay, fine. We're gonna get to be able to move here with Tenebay right here. We're gonna fire off a Toxic. I think. Houndstone can't come in because he can't risk that. So we're gonna fire off a Toxic as he goes for even more hazards. Okay, I mean, That's fine. I think Jirachi's like, you know, slowly being in a spot where it's really good in this match. And we are leftovers here, so the poison's not going to be so bad for Tenebeta. It's going to chip us down a little bit, but it's not so bad. Now, a Dragon Pulse is good. He could get more layers of spikes up. We're gonna go Dragon Pulse. If they go into... okay, I figured maybe they'd set up more spikes. It's gonna do a lot of damage to this. He's in danger here. He might just wanna just accept his death. Shiftry
would not risk the lives of his kin against the wrath of
hazards.
No help came from
Defog
that day, or any day since.
But this is kind of dangerous because he's got so many hazards on us, but it's not so horrible since we are kind of... the way we're going to play this is we're just going to stand here and attack what's in front of us. We're not going to switch around too much. Primarina could come in here though, and if it does, I don't care too much about that. So we're going to Dragon Pulse again. They're going to Ice Beam, that's not going to do too much. It's going to do enough, but it's not too much. So we Dragon Pulse, and there goes Deoxys Speed. Not so impressive. We are pretty much faster than his entire team except for Iron Crown, and Iron Crown might not be confident it can take us out. With the Tachyon Cutter, Julius, I think it's Iron Crown. It is Iron Crown. It's going to be boost energy. Speed, which means this is, I think, Jirachi. I mean, if he starts Calm Minding, boost energy speed means what? It means we go Jirachi. We do have Encore. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go Jirachi this time. Or do I? Because, you know, I could just attack this thing as well. We got lots of hazards on our side here. Body Press won't do that much damage, but it'll do something. But the thing is, if they start to get the things, we're gonna go Jirachi, because if they start to get some Calm Mind up, we have to be ready for that. Oh, Spikes and Stealth Rocks. So it's not so bad for Jirachi, but there's a Calm Mind. So if he does that again, we're gonna Encore. Okay, there's Calm Mind number 1. He knows we have Encore. He's gonna be faster than us. I think we wish, because he doesn't have... the best he can do is hit us with a Focus Blast, and that is obviously risky. But we kind of have to Encore to make sure he doesn't Calm Mind again. And also lock him into a move. So there's Tachyon Cutter, which is not going to do anything. But it's going to do enough that it's annoying, right? We're going to lock him in the Tachyon Cutter, which is not the best thing. Because 2 of those is going to still murder us. So how do we deal with this? I think we U-turn into carry and it's going to be locked in tackle cutter, and I think we foul play. Yes, he pushes that again. Another situation where protect would have been really nice, but there's nothing to do about it, so whatever. Another situation where I really wanted to run Scarf. Oh! Should have went into Fralgator. Scarf Weavile would have been nice. Fralgator was the choice here because we could have done some good damage to this. An attack raise on this is not going to do anything. Fralgator was the play. I think because that would be devastating for him. That's so much damage to us though that we just took. A lot. I have to recover. Do I? I have to foul play. I have to get damage on this. We just attacked on cutter. We're gonna survive that. Foul play doesn't do that much. Unfortunately, that really doesn't do that much. His encore is over. I think we should be. We should live. What the? What the heck's going on? Maybe we don't. I think this thing might just murder us. It might just murder us. I think we just lose to this, maybe? There's a chance? No, we just lose to this. We're taking way too much damage here, I think. I think we might take way too much damage there. Liquidation. We do live the Psychic Noise. Wow. That was cool. I gotta say, I've never seen that before. And we're gonna kill it with a liquidation, but we're gonna die to the poison. So that was... I should have went into Breeze now the first time when he was locked in the Tachyon Cutter. But that was my bad. I think Jirachi just dies to hazards here. So I think I have to... literally this game is all Weavile right now. Weavile has to crush his entire team, which is maybe possible. We're gonna go Jirachi. Maybe we survive. Is that Boomerang? Oh right, Appleton exists. I think we survive here. Yep, we do survive. The unfortunate thing... we have to take out... Weavile has to take out a lot of things here. But it's not over. Actually, Weavile can do that. And also, his entire team is vulnerable to flinching to death with Iron Head. So it's never over. In that sense, with an Iron Head. We live on 1 health here. We need a lot. There's one. Is this thing leftovers? Yes. We need a lot. There is only one. Okay, that's fair. It's 60%, but that's about fair. Now, we have to go into... We have to go into Tennovania here, and... we have to go Weavile. We can't go Tennovania, because he's just gonna... recover. But they might not live in Dragon Pulse. He's just gonna recover. Or we Toxic, I think. We go Tennovania and Toxic on the off chance that they go into the Primarina, because all we have to do is weaken Primarina, but that's not gonna happen. He's not gonna let that happen. Because if we Toxic here and get the Primarina, that's a mistake on their part. I think we have to make that play, because even if we Dragon Pulse this, it makes no difference to us. So he might just recover, but I think I have no choice but to Toxic and try to hit the Primarina with the Toxic. We're just gonna Toxic this and die though, because I think he just recovers. He does not recover, which is actually surprising, but that is surprising to me. Or we get this thing in a spot where we... because we can't ever one-shot Primarina with Poison Jab on Weavile. We need to do some damage to it, but there's no way we're going to do damage to it. The good news is that Dondar is not... going to be murdered instantly by hazards. But they're not going to let me Rapid Spin. I'm going to try to... I could try to Rapid Spin, although I don't think it matters at this point. I think I have to get Stealth Rocks on the field. I have to get the Stealth Rock on the field for my best chance at killing Primarina, I think. The Stealth Rock plus crit Poison Jab might be enough. We're gonna Stealth Rock. Because, yeah, they switched back to the thing. They can't let us Rapid Spin, but we do have Roar. But we've seen Body Press and Rest on this thing, that's it. So it's gonna have Sleep Talk. I think we have to Roar, because if we Roar, we're gonna Roar, try to get some damage on the Primarina. This thing also can kill us instantly if it has. So he gets Rest, which I don't think that matters this time. It's gonna matter if Weavile's in front of it. It's gonna matter. You might not have an item as well. That is not what we wanted at all. Do we Roar again? Because we could Rapid Spin here. Potentially Rapid Spin. We need to get that thing out of here. I'm gonna Roar again. I think he has to... yeah, he has to go into the thing. He can't let this... if we get Appletown again, I'm gonna Rapid Spin again. Just stop! Or not. I say Rapid Spin again, but... I don't know if I want this thing. Here we go again with this prediction. So, I knew I should have brought Defog. Shift Tree with Defog would have just been really good. Because if we die here, I think we're done for. Wait, if we die here, we can kill this. And... Nope, I'm gonna wrap spin this time. Nope, he switches right back to the thing. Which means I'm roaring again. I think he can just do this until he gets Primarina. But I shouldn't have done that because now this thing... Well, I have to Earthquake now. Because he's gonna get another turn of sleep. What the hell is his last move? He gets rest again, whatever. I don't think that matters too much. But now he wakes up and does something, and I think I'm gonna roar. Because he's gonna rest. He's gonna wake up and rest. I think. Maybe. Because he... Oh, right. That move is allowed. I knew that. Of course that's his last move. Of course that's his last move. I knew that. So now... we pretty much have to crit Primarina, I think. Or it has to be so frail that we kill it instead. Okay. He can't afford to switch to something else. We get a crit there. I don't know if it matters because he's Rocky Helmet. Okay. I'm not sure we have enough turns. No, because of the Rocky Helmet. No, we do have enough turns, but no. I don't know if Primarina gets output yet. That'd be funny. Ario. We do have to pretty much crit this. Poison Jab. That is not a critical hit. That is a Citrus Berry. We're dead. Okay, well that was simply a matter of I should have brought Defog and then he would have wasted a lot of different moves and prep, but we're gonna end up losing that one 2-0. That was obviously that is just not the best way to go out, but there's not a lot of good ways. We're gonna talk about these guys. We have Rogal with the Never Melt Ice. The triple axle hits his team extremely hard. The only things that switch in on it are Iron Crown and Primarina. And neither of those like my other moves, like Knock Off and Poison Jab. We can run Adamant because his speed tiers are incredibly weird. They're not his fastest guy outside of Deoxys Speed, which hardly even counts as a tier, is Charizard at 100 speed. Adamant, so I can run Adamant pretty much. And then the rest, I think that's 60 in special defense and a little bit in HP, so we can take hits from special attackers. Not really Primarina, but like Deoxys, not Iron Crown, obviously. And then Ice Charger's there just to wipe out the Deoxys if it's at like 40%. Never Melt Ice, Max Attack Adamant, hits it pretty hard with that. Ton of Bender the leftovers is our switch into a Deoxys Speed that isn't that Deoxys Speed. We are very physically defensive with Bold, and special defense there was Sap Sipper, because if they have a grass type, I pretty much run Sap Sipper just to ignore Leech Seed stuff. Dragon Pulse, Dragon Tail for Primate. Body Press was hits Tyranitar really hard, and Toxic hits poisons Primarina. Poisons a lot of things, but Primarina is the main target and the main thing that would want to switch in on this if he wasn't being conservative like he was. Carradine, I gave Ice twice now. I've done this. In week 1 I did the same thing with Cinccino. I went into this when I should have went into something else. We are physically defensive for the Houndstone because we have absolutely no choice but to bring this, because he has Houndstone and Sand, which is honestly kind of annoying. I hate Last Specs. Because I have this Porygon 2, it doesn't mean anything, but if I didn't have it, then there's nothing I can do about it. Favorite physically defensive download is a lot of guys where I get a special attack boost. Iron Crown is one of the few that I would not. Foul Play didn't do that much to it. Try Attack, Recover, Ice Beam hits Appleton. Is actually why I wanted it. But yeah, I have no choice but to bring this for Houndstone. Reason was a choice, Scarf. I wanted to run Scarf on Weavile. I really did with Throat Chop. I didn't mention that, so you don't have to believe me, but we are max attack. Adamant, Sheer Force, and enough speed does beat his team, except for obviously Deoxys. Aqua Jet hits Deoxys. Ice Punch wipes out the Appleton, and Trailblaze is really good for the Primarina. My lead was not the right choice. Tenobeta was too passive to stop him from what he was going to do. I should have let Donphan. I didn't think he was going to lead Skuntank because Donphan is a really good lead. But, wasn't enough to sway him from doing that. He really desperately wanted the Toxic Spikes. And then Dundar, the heavy duty boots, because I figured he was going to hazard stack me. That's... From watching Sven's videos, he just likes to do that. I don't know why he likes doing it so much, but... Because it wins him the game, that's why. We have 72, I think, in attack. A lot of special defense so we can live hits from stuff like Iron Crown and Deoxys. And in DD, we have Roar for, again, Primate. We could run Taunt, but we have multiple ways. Like, there's 3 of my guys that stop him from setting up. Earthquake and Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin. This is a very basic Donphan, except it has Roar, which is kind of cool. It's also specially defensive, which is also kind of cool. Heavy Duty Boots is nice. And then Jirachi with the Citrus Berry, which did come into play. With a lot of HP, a lot of speed, outspeed his whole team, except for I didn't bother speed time with Charizard because I didn't think Charizard was going to come up. And obviously Deoxys again outspeeds me. Ironhead, U-turn, Wish, Encore is the Primate into a bulk up if he goes for it. And Encore's not Cobalion. Iron Crown into something, but booster energy speed is obvious. So I'm probably not going to do that, but I expected to be healthier coming in against it. Having Protect would have been nice, and U-turn was there for things. I should have had Fire Punch, actually, now that I think about it. This is my switch into Iron Crown, but I can't do anything to it in return, so I should have had Fire Punch. But I didn't. And then Ironhead was really good in this match because most of his team is slower than Jirachi, which is always means that it's always really good. Always really good. Well, that's unfortunate. There it is. It's probably not. I don't know. Obviously that one wasn't too fun for me. Hopefully it was fun for him. But it's fine. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna go to 4-1. Which is unfortunate, but we're still, obviously, unless we lose the rest of our games, we're probably going to playoffs. Well, that's gonna be it for me. Yep. Thanks for watching and listening. I'll see you back for week 6 already, which is crazy. Yeah. Smell you later.